Why does spending money feel so easy when you don't pay for it all at once? Why does that buy now, pay later button tempt you more than simply swiping your debit card? Millions of consumers are unknowingly allowing a financial tool to shape how they spend, borrow, and even think about money. Today, we explore how buy now, pay later programs have transformed consumer debt, why they feel so addictive, and how to navigate them wisely to protect your financial health. Let's dive in. The rise of buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later, often called BNPL, exploded into the financial scene over the last decade. Companies like Afterpay, Affirm, and CLA offer a new way to shop. Get the product today and split the payment into small installments over weeks or months, often without interest. On the surface, it seemed like a clever and harmless solution for budgeting, but its rapid growth has changed the way people spend money forever. In 2019, BNPL transaction volume in the United States was around $2 billion. By 2021, it jumped to $24.2 billion, and estimates suggest it could hit $122 billion by 2025. Several trends fueled this growth. The first is the financialization of everyday spending. Consumers began treating even small purchases, like coffee or snacks, as opportunities to finance payments. Second, social media amplified the desire for luxury and trending items, giving ordinary consumers access to experiences and products that previously felt out of reach. Third, the post-pandemic spending surge, sometimes called revenge spending, led people to buy what they felt they missed during lockdowns. BNPL made these purchases possible immediately, without a single upfront payment, creating a sense of instant reward and satisfaction. Beyond these trends, the convenience factor cannot be overstated. People no longer need to plan or save for bigger purchases. The system encourages immediate gratification. Retailers recognized the potential and quickly integrated BNPL into almost every online checkout process, making it almost impossible to ignore. How BNPL feels so addictive. The appeal of BNPL lies in psychology. Humans naturally undervalue future payments, a concept known as temporal discounting. Paying a small fraction today feels painless, while the brain ignores a larger sum due in the future. A $100 pair of shoes might cost $25 today and $25 every 2 weeks. Psychologically, the $25 today feels almost free. Retailers design checkout pages to exploit this. Buttons are highlighted in bright colors, sometimes pre-selected for BNPL, creating an illusion that this option is effortless and normal. Limited time offers and urgency queues further push consumers toward instant purchases. Each step is carefully engineered to bypass rational thinking, making small payments feel harmless and easy to justify. This design taps directly into the brain's reward system. Every time a purchase is approved instantly, dopamine is released, giving a subtle feeling of achievement. Over time, this reinforces a cycle where buying now feels emotionally satisfying, and the delayed payments fade from immediate concern. This is why BNPL can quickly become habitual, especially for frequent shoppers. Comparison to credit cards. At first glance, BNPL seems similar to a credit card. Both allow you to get products without paying the full cost up front, but BNPL differs in key ways. Credit cards often require approval, a credit check, and carry high interest rates, typically 19 to 23%, if unpaid by the due date. Late fees accumulate rapidly, potentially turning a single purchase into a long-term financial burden. BNPL, on the other hand, offers near-instant approval, zero interest if payments are made on time, and a more forgiving image of borrowing. Missing a payment triggers fees ranging from a few dollars per installment up to 25% of the total purchase, making it essential to understand how the plan works before committing. Additionally, BNPL often avoids traditional credit reporting, making it easier for consumers to access without affecting their credit score immediately. This creates a false sense of security, because missing payments might seem inconsequential at first, but can quickly accumulate into financial trouble. It's this combination of instant approval, minimal upfront cost, and delayed consequence that distinguishes BNPL from conventional credit cards. Who is most affected? Young adults are the primary users of BNPL. Data shows that 28% of users are between 18 and 24 years old. Many of these users already carry credit card debt, and a large portion 63% maintain more than one BNPL loan at the same time. Combined with limited financial literacy, the system creates a perfect storm for accumulating hidden debt. Small, everyday purchases financed through BNPL can spiral. Buying lunch, coffee, or small electronics using installment plans might feel negligible on its own, but over weeks and months, multiple loans accumulate, quietly inflating financial obligations. By the time users realize, repayments start overlapping and stress rises. BNPL encourages this behavior because it feels easy, convenient, and psychologically painless. Even responsible earners can fall into the trap. The perception that "I'm just paying a little now" leads to underestimating total monthly obligations. Many young adults are unaware that their cumulative payments can quickly surpass what they could comfortably pay in a single month. How BNPL companies profit. While consumers perceive convenience, BNPL companies generate revenue in multiple ways. First, merchants pay higher processing fees than standard credit cards, sometimes between 4% and 6% per transaction. Second, late payment fees generate substantial income. 1 in 3 users misses at least one payment. Third, BNPL platforms collect valuable consumer data from purchases, which they sell to marketers for targeted advertising. Finally, companies can package and sell loans to larger financial institutions, earning profits even when payments are made on time. Essentially, the system is designed so companies benefit in every scenario, whether a customer pays promptly or falls behind. This explains why BNPL adoption is aggressively encouraged across retailers, even for small purchases that would traditionally be paid in cash. This system creates a continuous incentive for BNPL providers to expand usage. Every new customer represents both transaction fees and potential data. The combination of fees, data monetization, and resale ensures companies profit, whether the buyer succeeds or struggles to repay. The danger of loan stacking. Loan stacking occurs when consumers open multiple BNPL loans simultaneously. The first purchase seems manageable. The second also feels small. But cumulatively, these overlapping repayments can create unmanageable debt. Small recurring purchases like groceries, takeout, or weekly deliveries can quietly add up. Because BNPL is easy and instantaneous, consumers often fail to track how many active loans they have. By the time several payments are due in the same week, stress builds and defaults become more likely. Loan stacking is one of the primary reasons BNPL can be more dangerous than traditional credit card debt, despite its 0% interest facade. Over time, repeated small purchases financed via BNPL can reshape spending habits. Consumers get accustomed to buying immediately with deferred payments, and a habit can shift from occasional convenience to routine dependency, silently inflating debt without conscious recognition. How to use BNPL safely. BNPL can be a useful tool if approached intentionally. Each purchase should be treated as if the money is leaving your account immediately. Imagine mentally accounting for all installments at once. This forces you to evaluate affordability realistically. BNPL is best used for planned, larger purchases rather than daily items or impulse buys. It's crucial to avoid stacking multiple loans for small recurring expenses. Mismanagement of multiple installments quickly leads to financial strain. Awareness of total debt due dates and potential fees ensures BNPL works for you instead against you. By using it deliberately, consumers can enjoy the convenience without risking financial stability. Education is a key safeguard. Understanding fees, payment schedules, and long-term impact prevents what seems like harmless convenience from becoming a financial trap. When approached carefully, BNPL provides flexibility, allowing you to manage money strategically rather than impulsively. The cultural impact of BNPL. BNPL has changed how consumers perceive money and debt. It encourages immediate access to goods without immediate payment, normalizing borrowing for everyday items. This convenience shifts attitudes towards spending, making debt seem less intimidating and purchases easier to justify. It also contributes to rising consumer debt levels, particularly among younger populations who may lack financial literacy. The psychological effects of small payments and instant gratification subtly change consumer behavior, encouraging overspending while creating a false sense of financial comfort. By now, pay later has changed consumer debt forever. Its psychological appeal, Instant access and minimal initial costs make it addictive and potentially risky. Millions of consumers unknowingly accumulate debt, while companies profit from fees, data, and loan resale. Understanding BNPL, recognizing loan stacking, and approaching it intentionally are essential for safe use. If this video helped you understand the rise and risks of BNPL and how to protect yourself, share, and subscribe for more insights on personal finance, smart spending, and behavioral money psychology.